So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We're up and running then.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
He's in a good... Shevchenko! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So, a breakthrough already. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rodri. Bellingham. Kane.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Koundé gets over and intercepts. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Iwobi. Here it is, crossed in. Punched away. And here's your chance for a shot! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of
And Shevchenko! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Edmilson. Koundé. Sends it crossfield. And it's Iwobi. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's made its way to him. Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Serginho. Serginho scooting forward. Koundé. Odegaard. And it's Edmilson. And Hernandez. This is a promising build-up. Edmilson. Rodri. And Edmilson. And this is Drogba. Lampard. And it's Bellingham. Koundé. And Edmilson. Played down the flank. And that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Iwobi might just make this. Hernandez wants to run onto this. Towering header! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
That pass isn't the best. Serginho cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Lampard. Nice sequence of passes this. And this is Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cleared without hesitation. Van Dijk. And it's Koundé. Odegaard. Rodri. Played out to the left flank. And Hernandez. Edmilson. And it's Edmilson. Rodri. And it's Ødegaard. Messi has created one goal already. And he's only too happy to take that back. Hernandez. Now Ødegaard. Rodri. Rodri. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
1 minute added time.
Now it's Lampard. Ødegaard. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are back on the way. Lampard. And it's Bellingham. Davids. And here's Kane. Koundé makes the interception. That's destined for the flank. Edmilson. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Shevchenko. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Drogba. He's looking wide, and it's Iwobi. Hernandez. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Ødegaard. Now Ødegaard. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Plays it across, and he was alert to it.
The attendance for this match was 61,000.
Almost an hour gone. Ødegaard, that has been slung wide. Cross needs to be good. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Van Dijk clears without hesitation.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
That's an imaginative pass. Iwobi looking to receive it in space. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez crosses. Peruzzi claims it without any fuss. Iwobi. Iwobi in acres of space out wide. That has not gone well. And here's Drogba. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
He'll fancy
19,
himself from here.
Yamal.
Looking to widen the gap
Number
even
8,
further here.
Erdogan. Coming on the field, number 11.
Messi!
Number 7.
No, just not quite.
Substitution in progress.
It's a pretty loose pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Davids, well seen, saw that coming. He's chosen to go back. Oh, that's a key interception. Drogba. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple. Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Messi. Merino. Not the most accurate pass. Davids. Now it's Drogba. This Yamal! And a neat finish. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So again, we have parity.
In the
Chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. How very smart. He just got it right.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Arsenal look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition the nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Drogba. He's shifting through the gears here. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. Indonesia illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Indonesia against Argentina.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Shevchenko gets flagged offside. Now it's Hazard. Xabi Alonso. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And this is Torres. Messi. Tries to play it through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening. Alonso! Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Argentina, after 13
Indonesia
minutes,
finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Xabi
Koundé
Alonso.
wins the duel this time. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Hazard. Xabi Alonso unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Xabi Alonso. Rodriguez. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Delivered with swing. And he was alert to it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
This looks... And the finish! And he's stuck it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 20 minutes,
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Indonesian are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Messi. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
That's a smashing touch to get him away. And it's Kane. And that's been intercepted. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. He's having a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham, looking for options for movement. Xavi Alonso, looking understandably energised after his goal. Bellingham. Azar. Ricardo Rodriguez. Throw in. Ricardo Rodriguez. Strong running down that left flank. Davids. That has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And he's intervened well there. Azar. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Lampard! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
A lovely, neat pass.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And now they can spring out of defence. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Bellingham. Xavi Alonso. Xavi Alonso has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. That is Koundé. Koundé running with the ball. Driven in. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. This possibly the last play of the half. And for the first half, that is that. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Indonesia are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Back on the way then. Nunez! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodriguez. Azar. And this is Torres. There's the delivery. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Lampard. And it's Serginho. Now it's Kane. And this is Lampard.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Park Ji-sung. Lampard simply refused to be outdone there. Serginho. Cafu. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Lampard. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already
Japan
palpable.
Against Indonesia.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
Yeah, fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more...
Right cut! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Gerrard. And it's Nakata. Lovely. Decent chance! You've got to be quick to recover this. Serginho gets it clear. Kane. Thuram spots it and intercepts. And there's green grass ahead of him. Eto'o has it out wide and in space. Eto. It's Van Basten!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Corner it is. Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bellingham. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. That is a great pick out. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Eto. Oh, that's a fine interception. Threads one in. Eto! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Van Basten passes short and sharp, looking to pass their way up the pitch. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Japan clearly should have gone for the... Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Gerrard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries a shot! Goal! Japan! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
First breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he can thump it away. No way through there.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's found it. Gerrard! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Gerrard has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Lampard never out of the action for very long. Looking for options for movement. And it's Serginho. And here's Kane. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Japan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Japan are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nakata stood up well to him there. Kane, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
2 added minutes
Right
has
card.
been indicated.
Gerrard. That's a lovely, neat pass. That is a brilliant interception. And this could be the final action of the first half. Terrific effort! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a...
And it's half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're underway for the second half. Indonesia not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Nicely weighted ball. Serginho. Serginho proves just a little bit too strong. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And that is well cleared. Good ball over the top. Well, there's the clearance. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Japan can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Gerrard, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Spread to the right.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And it's played in. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Japan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nakata. Gerrard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Short changes him with that pass. Davids. It's Bellingham. And it's Lampard. Now Davids. And he's in on goal. Kane! And that's a sharp finish. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Number 4.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Japan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And he cuts out the supply. Kubasi. That is ended up in no man's land. That's a sharp pass. Serginho cuts it out. Good running, strong and purposeful. Gerrard. Thuram. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And here's Messi. And here's Eto'o. Shot at goal! And yes, it's there! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substitution.
Indonesia have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Japan are having a ball here. Messi looking to receive it in space. And it's Rijkaard. Driving on and making good progress. And this is Drogba. He has found the way. It's Drogba! And he's stuck it away. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Indonesia get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Rijkaard.
There will be 3
Looking to
minutes
play him
added
in.
time.
Drogba! It's a goal! They're back within reach! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And now he has 2. Indonesia may be down, but not. And time is up. Oh, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Good game, Ben
Fabulous show of
503.
vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best.
Oke bang,
We're on
good
the
game
way.
bang.
Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level. Okay, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders, but you certainly wouldn't want him lining up for the opposition. What a goalkeeper.
Ibrahimovic, he can run onto that. And this is Del Piero. Peruzzi gets it clear. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Del Piero! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So, a breakthrough already. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bruno Fernandes. That's been cut out, well played. Tries to pass it through, and that could set him on his way. Desai. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Thuram. Davids. And here's Hazard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And a chance! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
He's having a shot! And we have our very first corner. Oh, good effort! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Bellingham.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bruno Fernandes. Davids. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Steaming on goalwards. Hazard, very much a man of this moment. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. Kane driving forwards. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Davids. And this is Shevchenko. Taken back almost at once. Hazard. Maldini. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Shifted upfield. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And here's Kane. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He is through here. Driving. He's had a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Bruno Fernandes really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Yeah. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Kane. Bruno Fernandes. Lampard. Closing in on goal. Judge, surely! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Serginho shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And this is Lampard. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Indonesia cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
That's a shade optimistic. Messi. And it's Messi. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And this is Del Piero. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira. Oh, good-looking ball. Pass is just off target. Can he spark a counter here? Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Thuram. Bruno Fernandes. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we are back underway.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Bellingham, and here's Kane, Shevchenko. And it's Lampard. Del Piero. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hazard. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Bellingham. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Lampard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Lampard. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Davids. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Hazard. That has been slung wide. And this is Del Piero. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Lampard. Vieira. Davids. Now it's Del Piero. This is a promising build-up. Ibrahimovic!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
So we have movement on both benches.
El dorsal 77.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
17. Hazard. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7. El dorsal
Davids.
19.
Now it's
Messi.
Cantona.
El dorsal
Now it's
20.
Seedorf. And this is Messi.
Se va a realizar
Pressing's
un cambio de
intense,
jugadores.
and it's paid off. Indonesia can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off.
Ah, he's given it away. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's cut it out.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Del Piero. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Cantona. It's a threatening ball. There's the shot!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 26 será sustituido por el dorsal 21, Pirlo.
Barcelona making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well,
Shoots! And a neat finish! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Indonesia get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Serginho. Messi. Now it's Cantona. And it's Seedorf. Yeah. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Del Piero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, this is surely their last chance. They're urging him to shoot. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Time added on 4 minutes. And this is Del Piero. Now it's Messi. Serginho with the foul. Just too high. Yamal. And here's Drogba. That's a little off target. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card. Indonesia are down to 10 men. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Indonesia suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Cafu gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Messi. Akanji makes the interception. And it's Neymar, who played through for the wide man. They want to be quick to recover this. That's a lovely, neat pass. Marquinhos with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Lampard. That is a great pick out. Shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do...
And the shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 90...
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big... thought they could turn the screw. They're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And smartly reclaimed. Cristiano. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United with the lead. This is Kane! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nearly, but not quite. And we have our very first corner. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, great chance! And it's Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And this is Neymar. He's in, must be! Goes for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Serginho proves too strong. It's played through for him. Serginho, can he get it through? And a header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Messi plays it short. Lampard does well not to be outdone there. Messi. Lampard, oh, perfectly measured that. Marquinhos. O'Shea. And that was nowhere near his best. He has found the way through. That is good alertness. Cafu. Messi. Lampard. Indonesia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Lihat pemainnya Master Samuel.
And he was quick to react. Gerrard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He is through here. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Shevchenko. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Now it's Neymar. And it's Serginho. Short changes him with that pass. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's stuck it away!
Jelek banget.
Now, can they get him away? And he is dashing away. Now it's Kaka. Tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Now then, the ball's come loose. That's the end of the first 45. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Down to business again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So,
and the shot! And yes, it's there! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make.
A header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for the run. Well, that pass isn't the best. O'Shea. Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's managed to get free. He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Looking to play him in. It's a really well-measured ball. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Neymar. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Now, this could be a chance. Neymar. It's Neymar! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Kaka. Could be danger here. Van Belten.
MABAR Untuk.
And he's forced to go back. Serginho.
Oh, really well played. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And this is Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Now it's Kaka. And this is Ronaldo. The ball has bounced loose now. Cafu. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 5, Messi. Number 19,
Neymar. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
10,
The pass is intercepted.
Number
Kaká.
15,
And he's undercooked that.
Number 20.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Berbatov. He's in a great position here. Stojkovic. And it's Serginho. That is good strength. Oh, that's chance, surely! Boucher. Del Piero. That pass has been well intercepted. This looks promising. York. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's found the way through. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Now who's going to be first to this? Stojkovic plays it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well read, nice interception. And it's Del Piero. Knocks it into space. Berbatov! And that is doing no harm at all.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Coming on the field.
Reds one in.
Number 6, Riker.
2 minutes to be added on. And here's Neymar. Oh, that was vital. Berbatov. Now it's Stojkovic.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Stojkovic receives it in a... Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. The chance to pull further clear. Not a twitch, not a blink.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
And that's that. Indonesia did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Mantap Ganhi.
Mantap bang, jaringanku. Jumping bang, GG bang.
Kapan 2 main lagi.
Oke, siap bang. Boleh kalau mau mabar bang. Tapi jaringanku grafiknya ngeri bang. Patah-patah. Salam kenal bang. Makasih udah subscribe bang. Side. Okay.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're ready now for the anthems. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Promising position. Now here's the delivery. Bellingham powering forward here. He won't be happy with that one. Passing nice and neat. Goes for a shot! Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And Shevchenko! Oh, he has leathered that.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
He's got away. Bellingham. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. And here's Shevchenko. Messi. And he's got away from Messi! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Indonesia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Lampard with the short one. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Perilously close.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, strongly challenged there. And this is Shevchenko. Lampard. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This looks promising. Has to go back here. And it's Messi. And Messi! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Indonesia restore parity.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Incoming delivery, expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Lampard scooting forward. And here's Kane. Now it's Shevchenko. Kane! It's anyone's ball now. Davids. It's a threatening ball. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Spread out to the left. Really fierce, close defending.
India really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering.
And Shevchenko! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Lampard plays it short. Big chance! India are looking to go forward now. And a chance! has not gone well. Great defending, strong and determined. Kane. Lampard, never out of the action for very long. Distributed tidily.
There will be 1 minute
Messi.
added time.
Tries to play it through. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Time to look back on the first 45 minutes.
Indonesia will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's Shevchenko! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
Bellingham, he is onto this, takes the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cafu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Back would it go, and the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. The corner count is rising. That's 6. No way through, so shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's having a shot! Shevchenko! This guy is class!
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Davids, Lampard needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
And here's Kane. And that is a little undercooked.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Looking to play him in. Oh, super ball!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Davids. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Davids, who's set up 1 goal so far. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Messi. Davids gets across to intercept that. And here's Shevchenko. It's run loose here. And this is Shevchenko. India can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Can he get onto this? He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Space for him to turn and look. And a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kane. Now it's Bellingham. He's picked his way through. Oh, it shapes to shoot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Number 16. Coming on the field is number 12. Substitution.
Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Safi Salih, Neymar.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Played out towards the right wing. Serginho. Gerrard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Safi Salih. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It's a lucky seventh corner. And it's been taken short. He's had a shot! India have the chance to go the other way. Not the most convincing of passes. Gerrard. I think we're just about done here. York.
4 added minutes
This
has
is
been
Gerrard.
indicated.
Neymar. That is lovely. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Safi Salih clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. Opts to play it. Goes for goal! Oh, well hit. Very well hit, actually. Well, they are up to their 9th corner of the game now. Can he finish? Oh, brilliant from Yamal! A finish right from the top draw. And look, that's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Well, from behind...